Hi there, this is going to be a tutorial for Kiss from a Rose by Seal. I did a video for this on my YouTube channel 5 or 6 years ago, and I get lots of requests about the tuning and the chords that I'm playing, but it's really not too complicated overall. The tuning is a little different, and I think in the video I might have been tuned half step down. I'm just going to show you this starting from a guitar that's in standard tuning. So right now my guitar is in standard tuning, but you might find that when you listen to the video, it's actually another semitone lower once I put it into this tuning. But I'm going to show you from standard tuning how to find the tuning. So what I do, so the tuning is C, G, D, G, B, D. So it's basically open G with the low E string down to C. So what I do first is I tune the A string. I play that with the open G string. I tune it lower until they're an octave apart. So I play the 4 middle strings, A, G, D, and B. Should have a G chord. And then that high E string, we need to tune the high E string down a whole tone to D. So I use the open D string to help me find that. So then now from the A string down, or for the 5 strings, we should have a G chord, and we still need to tune the low E string down to C. So first I go to drop D, so I pair the low E string with D until they're an octave apart, and then now I basically have open G tuning. But now I'm going to take the low E string down. It's tuned to D right now. It's going to go down another whole tone to C. To get that sound, I listen to the E, or the 6th and the 5th string, and it should make the sound of like a power chord. And that's it. So you have C, G, D, G, B, D is the tuning. So now we can get into the chords of the song, and this is the first chord that I play, and all the chords are based off of this shape. So essentially I'm taking my first finger up to the 7th fret of the E, A strings, or the 6th and 5th strings. I place the ring finger on the D string at the 9th fret. So you can see there I'm barring with the index finger on those 2 strings, the bass 2 strings, the ring finger on the D string at 9, and then the G string is going to be open. So now this is the tough part. We kind of have to arch that index finger away from the G string. Otherwise, if we're too close like that, it's not going to work. So we have to pull away and clear that G string. And then the pinky is going to go on the B string at the 10th fret. And then the high E string is open. I'm not even sure what the name of this chord is. I think it's like G9, G add 9, and that note would be like, I don't even really know. So, anyway, some kind of G add 9 chord. And then essentially the 3 positions of the chords, we have the 7th fret position, 3rd fret position, exact same chord, but just at the 3rd fret now. So we have 3, 3, 5, 0, 6, 0, and then up 2 frets higher. Now it's 5, 5, 7, 0, 8, 0, and then back to the original. Often you can see how I'm sliding to go from the low chords to the high chords. And then on the end of the intro, I think I move the ring finger over to the 10th fret on the D string. So you have that difference in there. Anyway, so that's the idea. progression almost down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. So sometimes I'll emphasize up, down, down, up, down, up. So we get those upstrokes a little stronger. Have to slide. You can just move them like that. And I'll hold this chord, and the vocals come in. There used to be a great tower going on the sea. Part comes, did you know that when it snows, I'm moving that note that was on the 9th fret of the D string, moving it over to the 8th fret. So then you get the minor chord sound. Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become larger and the light that you shine can be seen? And then right before the chorus I do that again where I move that finger over. So I do that minor chord thing again when I do the ba-da-da part. Ba-da-da. So the middle finger goes from, or the ring finger comes off, and the middle finger plays the 8th fret on the D string instead of the ring finger being on the 9th fret. And then I come back, so I go to the lower chord, just a tone lower, 2 frets lower, then back up to the original chord with the ring finger at the 9th fret again. Then I go down to the lowest chord at the 3rd fret to finish off that little brief interlude between the verses. And that structure is going to take you through the majority of the song. So that's essentially it. Those are the main chords. So you're basically those 3 with this as a variation. And then this as the minor chord substitute for that, the main tonic chord of the song. And yeah, so that's basically it. And then we get into the bridge section of the song where we go, that's the I've been kissed by a rose so great. Now this part I kind of intended to play this as like a hybrid picking part or an arpeggiated part, but I'll end up strumming it a little bit as I'm maybe distracted a little bit by singing. So it was meant to be positioned at the D string 5 and B string 3. Everything else open. So we have 0, 0, 5, 0, 3, 1. You can see I'm using my ring finger for the 5, index finger for the 3. Yeah, 0, 0, 5, 0, 3, 0. I think I said 1. And then I go to the 5th fret, or sorry, down to the 4th fret of the D string after that. And you can just pluck them, just going straight through is really easy. I do it hybrid. I go pick, 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 middle, ring, ring with the right hand. The other chords are the same shape as the main chords of the song, just playing them at the 10th fret, 10, 10, 12, 0, 13, 0. So it's the exact same chord as the first chord of the song, same shape, just at the 10th, 12th, and 13th frets. And then at the 5th fret position. That was probably my intention, to do it this way, but I might kind of strum it as well. And then I emphasize the strums coming back. I take my time on that last chord. That's essentially the song. So it's really pretty straightforward, and once you get used to these chords, it's pretty easy song to play. So and it does take a little bit of strength. I know even when I play this song, sometimes I get cramping in my hand. It's a long time. It's about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, or whatever the length of the song to be playing these kinds of wide gripped chords. So there's probably easier ways to play the song where you're playing these chords. I just really like the sound of these chords and the tuning, but it's definitely a little bit strenuous in the left hand. So if you're feeling like you're getting some cramping or muscle pains and stuff in your hand, it's pretty that would be to be expected, basically. And so even for me, sometimes when I play this song, by the end of it, my left hand is feeling fatigued for sure. So, and I kind of can't wait to this part. This bridge section definitely provides some relief. Anyway, so that's basically it. So that's Kiss from a Rose, my version of it, originally written by Seal. And so hope that gives you some insight on how to play it. And just let me know in the comments if there's something that I didn't explain thoroughly enough and I can answer your question. And I hope I see you soon again for another tutorial. Take it easy. Cheers.